So how many ways are there to make a field mandatory from the admin part?
From at field level, and next validation rules, next page layout, like in profile level, field level security, I think Apex and trigger also. I'm not sure. By these 4 ways we
Apex
can
and
do it.
triggers are also there, but they comes in the development area. So there is a scenario like so let's suppose there are two object A and object B. Okay. And both are related with master detail relationship.
Okay.
And now my requirement is object A should only have one child record of object B related to it. If a user try to create another child record, so the user should not be able to do so. It should fire an error.
Yeah, I mean, we need to create a master. I mean, roller summary field and the master.
Yeah, after creating roll-up summary, what we will going to do?
Coming to this question, I mean, if the two objects are connected with master relationship, then you can create a roll-up summary field on the master object and keep a validation on the child object that, I mean, if the roll-up summary is, I mean, the field which created is greater than 1, then throw an error. So by this we can achieve it.
Okay. So are you aware about the different data types of fields?
Yes, like I mean.
Yeah, like the roll-up, lookup, pick list, and all.
Yeah, lookup, master, pick list,
here
master pick
one
list.
of the data type is the formula field. Okay.
Okay.
So are the values of formula field saved in database?
Use. Not sure.
What
cannot edit the, I mean.
Yeah, we cannot edit the formula fields. They are calculated as per the formula automatically. So are the values calculated values saved in the database as the other values or other data type fields values are saved in this, but the same happens for the formula fields also?
Yes, the data value in the formula field also saves in the database.
Okay. So the answer is where formula fields values are not saved in the database. Okay, as they are depend upon the fields which are used in the database. So every time you will going to edit the values, they will going to recalculate it as per the formula. So only the expression we will use in the formula, in this formula, is saved in the database, not the calculated values. Okay.
Okay, fine. I mean, without saving, how can it will retrieve from the database?
Oh yeah, only the expressions are saved. Only the formula which we're going to use, like I want to plus add two numbers. So the two fields and the addition will going to save there, not the calculated value.
Okay, fine. Yeah, got it.
So can you explain the data security and Salesforce?
Yeah, in data security, there are 3 levels. Like first is object level security, record level security, and field level security. In object level security, there are, I mean, OWD profiles and permission set. Coming to record level security, sharing rules and the roles. I mean, in field level security, we keep, I mean, field level security at the set option like field level security are there. You can keep the, I mean, hide the field, or I mean, keep required or mandatory. Coming to this object level security, in OWD, there are, I mean, mainly 3 options.
In record level. In record level.
Record level. Okay, sorry. Yeah, in record level, I mean, the OWD consists of 3 options. That is public read, write, public read only, and private. Yeah, I mean, next coming to profile. There it is. I mean, it defines the what user can do in the org. Yeah, coming to permission set is the enhancements of the profile.
So are the permission sets only used to enhance the permissions, or can we remove the permissions also using this permission?
No, we cannot restrict or, I mean, remove the permissions using permission set, we can enhance only the permissions additional to the profile.
So here in the OWD, if the OWD for a object is set as public read only and there are two users, so what does this mean?
Public read only. Yeah, it will check for profile that if they have just basic read access, so they can read each other records.
Okay, they
If
can
the
read its the records.
yeah.
Okay. Now, if I want to share records of user A to user B also, but the specific records, not all the records. So in this condition, what we will do?
Specific records like we can use one manual sharing, and one more is we can use sharing rule like criteria based sharing rules
Yeah, we
to
can
share
use.
user to user.
Let's suppose there are two custom objects. Okay, object A and object B.
Okay.
And here for object A, OWD is set as read only, and for object B, OWD is set as public read and write.
Okay.
So in this condition, will I be able to see the manual sharing button on object B where it is already having the OWD set as public read and write?
Are they connected in relationship?
Yeah, they are connected with the lookup or a master. You can take only with the lookup relationship.
Yeah, we can see the manual because it takes the least settings in the OW. Like in object A, we have the read only, right? So manual sharing will be visible.
Okay, manual sharing will be visible.
Visible.
And what is the OWD for the custom objects by default?
By default, it will be public read. We need to change as per our business. Mainly, it will be private.
By default,
And
it
we
will
do it
be
as private. Public read, right?
okay. Public read and write. So how many types of reports we have?
Yeah, there are four types of reports. That is tabular reports, summary and matrix, and the joint reports. Tabular reports like the list of records. There is no grouping is can be done here. Coming to this summary reports, we can do one way grouping in the rows, and we can show the chart of this report also. Like coming to this matrix reports, we can do uh, two-way grouping like rows and columns, and here also we can show the matrix chart. And coming to this join reports, we can show using this join report, we can show the report in blocks, different blocks.
Okay.
And we have one, we can use a condition highlighting in matrix and the summary reports also to highlight any values.
To highlight the values.
Yeah, any field values we can highlight it.
Can we schedule our reports also in this standard reports? Can we schedule our reports?
Yes, we can schedule the reports.
On what will be the time interval there?
Travel.
Based on every hour, is it possible, or based on every day?
I think it's hour.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is junction object? Can you explain me this?
Junction object, it's an object created for the many-to-many relationship. In many-to-many relationship, there will be two master objects. So, to create the relationship between, so we create the junction object and add the fields from both the objects. Here, both will be. We can call as. Normally it look for the master detail, but we call as both master records only, master objects only.
So what are the standard junction objects we have in Salesforce?
Lead and campaign.
Lead and campaign. No.
Lead and campaign.
It's related to products, price, book.
Yeah, order and product. Is it
One is price book entry.
price book entry? Okay. Not sure about the standard.
Yeah, you can look over this. What are the standard objects we have in Salesforce? Junction objects.
Junction objects. Oh.
What are the list views?
Yeah, list views. I mean, by using list views, without creating a report, the user can check the data and filter the data. Yeah, to take the overview of the data. We can keep filters on it and check the data by using this list view.
Okay. So can you tell me 2-3 differences between custom metadata type and custom settings?
So, yeah, if we deploy the custom metadata, the data present in the custom metadata also will be deployable. Coming to custom settings, only structure will be deployable. And yeah, for deploying this, for custom metadata, the data will be transferred in that. No governor limits will be acted here, applicable here.
On custom metadata type.
Custom metadata, yeah.
Okay.
In custom settings, the data will not be moved to other.
And anything related to data types?
Yeah, in custom settings there are not many data types. Only standard. General use. Data types are there like text area. There is no lookup. Lookup. Master data relation. Fields not in the custom settings. That is the main.
So what are the guest users?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
So these are the users which do not have the login credentials. Okay. So these are the users which are without an account in Salesforce or in your org. Okay. And if we talk about normal users, so all users have their all login credentials like the username and the password, but the guest users are not having the login credentials. So they have the few permissions to look over the like if I have created any site or any community, so they can have few permission to look over this outside the Salesforce.
Okay. The guest user cannot see inside of any data inside the sales or
Yeah.
Salesforce or
Only can able to see the data which we want them to see in outside our Salesforce org. Like if I created any force.com site or any community.
Okay.
Yeah, so there I have given to my community or to my site a few permissions like to show the data of this particular objects. So the guest user can see them outside the Salesforce only.
Okay. Is it like same like allowing customers into the chatter group? Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
something like this only. Okay. Have you worked on the approval processes also?
Yeah.
So why we need approval processes?
Coming to this approval process, if any data, there are any critical data that to be approved by some high level. So in the cases we go for the approval process. There are single step approval and multi step approval. You can keep conditions for the single and multi step operations, and we can do the actions. There are we can do 4 actions for the approval. After the record is getting approved or else rejected. The actions can be done like the same as the workflow rules. That is creation a task or they update the field.
We can a user have two profiles?
No, should be
Can
having
he
only
have
one profile.
multiple permission sets?
Yeah, user can have more than one permission sets.
Okay.
And the profile license and the user license should be matched at that also.
Okay. And what is the difference between master and lookup relationship?
Yeah.
What will be the OWD here in case of lookup and in case of master?
in case of master, the security settings will be inherit from the parent. And coming to lookup, the security settings will not inherit from the parent. As we declare in the sub object, that will be the same. And one more thing, if you delete the master record in the lookup, the child will not be deleted. Coming to this master detail, the child gets also deleted, like a cascading connection, strong bond.
Okay. Account and contact are there. So what will happen if I delete the account? So will its related contact also get deleted or not?
Yeah, if you delete the account, contact also deleted.
But they are related with lookup relationship. Why this
Yeah,
is happening?
sometimes behaves also, like master detail. So it's a special type of relationship in the Salesforce. If you delete the account, contact will be deleted. And one more thing, we can add that contact without add the contact without the account also. So it's a special type of relationship in the Salesforce.
So can we add roll-up summaries also?
With account and contact, we cannot add. I have checked. We didn't find any while creating a that we didn't find any data type like roll-up summary on the account. When we contact and account are linked.
Okay. And what happens to the opportunity?
I think we can create roll-up summary on the account with the opportunity.
And will they also get deleted if we delete account?
Yes. Yeah. If we freeze the user also, still license is acquired. If we deactivate the user, license is free. You can use it for any other.
Okay.
That is the
So
main difference.
what will happen if I deactivate the user? What will happen to the records to which he is the owner?
Still the records will be the owner will be shown his name only, his or her name.
Okay. And will the process builders or the automations will work on such records where the owner user is not available in Salesforce or deactivated?
No, will not be. Will not work on process builder.
Okay, they will not going to work on such records.
No.
Okay, and what will happen to the assignment rules and other rules?
Assignment rules will not work. If the license is not there, so the license is free the pro, so it will not work on those records.
It will not going to work.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between role and role hierarchy?
Role is given to the person. Like by using role hierarchy, we can define our company hierarchy. Who should be who should to report to himself and his manager. That's done using role hierarchy.
Okay. What are the different types of custom settings are there?
List and hierarchical.
What is the
Two types of
difference
custom
between
settings.
both?
In list custom settings, anyone in the user can access the these settings. In hierarchical, it works as per the profiles permissions as per the hierarchical users profiles.
Based on the users and profiles.
Profiles.
Okay. So what are governor limits?
Salesforce works in the multi-tenant architecture. So there are some data limits. So that so a organization should be used. So the limits should, are defined using governor limits. Example.
So why these governor limits are important, or why do we need to take care of these governor limits?
Salesforce works on the multi-tenant architecture.
Yeah.
So there will be many many other clients. So and one database working.
Yeah.
So not to reach out the limit. So these governor limits are introduced. Like for object, we can use only 2 master detail and 40 lookup relationships.
Okay. So, like suppose there are two objects related with master detail relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Object A and object B.
Okay.
So now my question is, can we create sharing rules on object B that is on the child records?
Sharing rules. Here security settings comes from the parent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
So is it possible to create sharing rules on the child objects?
Yes, we can.
Why you think we can create? So what will be the owner here for the child objects?
Yeah, the owner will be the primary object only.
Based on the master
Okay.
object, right?
Master object, yeah, master object.
And in the sharing rules, we have the conditions we can share either on the criteria based on the owner based. But here the owner is decided by the parent. We actually do not have owner for the detail object, that is for the child object. So because of this, we cannot create sharing rules on the child.
Okay, got it.
Have you seen this checkbox from grant access using hierarchies?
Sorry, grant access?
Using hierarchies.
Yeah. Probably right.
So why this checkbox is used, or what is the purpose of this checkbox?
Yeah, in role hierarchy, the senior person, if you want to, a senior person want to see the records of a junior. So, if you checkbox this, um, grant access using hierarchy, so the records can be accessed by the senior person of the junior by using this grant access hierarchy.
Okay. So can we change this for the standard objects and the for custom objects, or it is it by default marked as true?
We can change it, check when uncheck
For both
for
the
the
objects,
both
standard
the
and
objects.
so for the custom objects we can have the access to change this, but for the standard object it is always true.
Okay.
Okay.
It will be true. Checked.
Yeah. It is by default checked, and we cannot change this. So can we convert master detail relationship to lookup relationship? If yes,
Yes.
what are the points we should consider?
Yes, we can convert master data lookup. Before that, we need to delete the roll-up summary field on the master, if any.
Okay.
We can convert it.
Only the lookup, only the roll-up summaries we have to look off, or any other fields also?
Yeah, only roll-up.
So can we create master detail relationship if the records are already present on any object?
Yes, but we need to ensure that no records are there. If any records are there, the record should not be at the child side. If before creating the master detail, if any records are on the child side, so we cannot create the master detail relationship. We can convert the lookup to.
No. Yeah, I was asking, like, suppose there is an object, okay, and on this object records are already present, okay. Now I want to create master detail relationship here.
No, we cannot create it because already records are present. So in order to create the master detail, the records records should not be there. Mainly at the if the record at master, it's fine. Record should not be there at child. Child
Is
object.
there any solution, or is there any way to create?
Yes, for this first we create the lookup relationship and we convert into the master relationship.